Welcome to this weekend's Punters Guide, the Betfred Oaks, the Betfred Derby Classics really are in focus. We've had a few trials, Jason, with the Lingfield ones, and then we've got York next week. Nothing really grabbing the attention as yet.
Yeah, we're going to need something over the next two sets of trials that we have to really put their hand up, because it's a guessing game with City of Troy, isn't it? How on earth has he gone back to the top of the market or close to after what was a mightily disappointing effort in the 2000 Guineas? But the girls and the boys get their opportunity to come down the roller coaster there at Lingfield and gain some all-important experience.
You certainly do. We'll look at those very shortly, but we'll go in chronological order at Lingfield, and we'll start with a contest over that trip, but it's a handicap where 9 are set to go to post. Peaking Opera for Maiden O'Brien, a big price here. First flat start for Gary and Josh Moore. Roger Varian and Shaker Bader have had a fair week, and it's their A. Merrick who is likely to head the market.
Yeah, he is. And in a short career or short season last term, only saw him on 4 occasions. He won twice and he disappointed twice. Admittedly, he has gone well fresh and the team have started really well. But all the way down the bottom, we have the Sir Mark Prescott train, True Legend. Got some very, very good form behind a balding runner who's actually now rated 104, who didn't run too bad at Chester just the other day. Now, towards the end of a busy campaign, he started to get a bit keen and started to run away with his jockey. Hopefully, the time off will got him to settle and find a bit more of a rhythm. I think he's dangerously well treated off a mark of 88. True Legend.
True Legend then for Sir Mark Prescott. Then we look at the first classic trial of the weekend. It is the Oaks trial. Rafe Beckett obviously had a winner this week as well at Chester. He's got 2 in here, and Danielle was a very easy winner by 12 wickets at Wetherby.
Yeah, look, it was mightily impressive. Danielle, of course, the form of the second has been boosted since as well. However, it was really short on quality, the horses in behind. So, you're beating a lot of trees, if you like. So now is the real question mark, and going to be close or tight towards the head of the market. Treasure certainly would be good. We always sort of latch on to a royal runner. I'm hoping that she can put up a good performance. But I always look at the pedigrees. Rubies Are Red is a full sister to Found. Now, Found was only ever any good when they dropped her in and gave her a chance. She raced in front last time at Leopardstown, came all the way around there with her nose in the breeze, head up in the air. I think they're going to drop her in this time, and we could well see a different Rubies Are Red. As I said, full sister Found at her best when dropped in. Let's hope for the same.
Yeah, Lane O'Brien got off the mark with the classic trials with Capulet winning in the week. So you think he may take the Oaks trial. He's doubly represented in the Derby trial at 3 o'clock as well.
Yeah, I think they're going to have a pacemaker, because for all the world, Illinois looks an absolute grinder, a real galloper, doesn't he? He's got stamina in abundance, and he could well sort of jolt up the market for the Derby. Even Titan, could he get in front of his stablemate City of Troy? You have to be taken with Defiance. He absolutely was the biggest eye catcher in the trial at Epsom the other day behind Bellum Justum. He fairly got going late in the day. That was 1.25 miles. He steps up in trip, doesn't he? That is going to be the key for him. Roger Varian, no stranger to success in this particular contest. And I think Defiance is going to be very strong towards the Derby betting.
Interesting, and a big move perhaps for Defiance in terms of the Betfred Derby market. And then we've got this little Phillies contest over 7 furlongs. I always remember the French and the Germans used to come over and raid this contest, but they haven't got any competitors in this year. But it's a big opportunity for Remarque to kickstart her season, winning in Group 1s last season. She could be hard to beat, or the market suggests so anyway.
Yeah, and I'm sure that David Minucia will take offence to you saying that they haven't got a raider in here. Of course, he's sort of the home team, if you like, but yeah, he could be classed as the foreign raider coming in this time. This is going to be a big pointer to the Wathnan racing team, isn't it? They went in, they purchased her privately last time. I should imagine she cost a pretty penny. After tasting success on a racecourse debut last season, she was thrown in the deep end in multiple Group 1s. Easy starting point. Have a look at the entries. Surprising, she's not got a Group 1 entry, but I'm sure that'll come towards the back end of the year. 2 Group 2s after this. I think it's just a mere step up the ladder Doyler on board for the first time. Got to be a positive.
Yeah, Marco then could take some beats, as you say, in that ahead of a big season potentially for her. Right, we'll whiz around the M25 and just pop down the M4 a little bit, not a million miles away, to Ascot. We've also got 3 races to look forward to, and lots of big fields as well, competitive action, which means some decent prices. So let's start with the 130 then. A mile and a half handicap. Qatari was a winner at Epsom easily last time out, under a penalty here for Gary and Josh Moore.
We've got a few last time out winners in the lineup, admittedly some coming in off longer breaks than the others. Now, Silvestre de Souza, he's hot off the back of a 1,000 guineas success, and his agent, Shelley Dwyer, is doing a great job getting him on just about anything. Now, Stuart Williams wouldn't book Sylvester. Admittedly, he's down, he's not like he's got a really light weight, but Rhythmic Intent is dangerously well handicapped. He can race a little bit lazily. For that reason, Sylvester's an absolutely perfect match, isn't he? Right? He likes to get them a little bit tight on the rein and gets them going forward in the early stages. He's sort of slotted down to a mark of 81. He's been a mid-90s runner for absolutely ages. He's got a bit of form around here as well. There's no reason that he can't give Stuart Williams a welcome winner. I think he's a massive price, Rhythmic Intent.
Yeah, Sylvester Sousa absolutely flying, as you say, with that 1,000 guineas success. Then the Phillies are in action at 205 over the straight mile, 10 of them here. And, well, plenty of these in here with a chance of another competitive contest.
This is really, really good. The 2 fillies down the bottom are taking a significant jump up in grade, and they're actually £2 and £3 wrong in the handicap. When we work towards the top, Mystic Pearl, she won a listed race off 78. What a bit of placing that was by her master trainer last season at Sandown. And then she continued to run okay from higher perches. But Rose Prick was a very good third on her return. The team couldn't be in any better form, bar one not going in the stalls at Chester earlier in the week. They continue that red hot form, and Oisin Murphy comes in for the ride. Now, I'm sure he could have ridden the James Ferguson Mother Mary, who was in that race as well, but he's jocked Safi off. He gets the call for David Ward and the team. Ed Walker, Rose Prick, I think could take a significant, well, doesn't even have to take a step forward, back in handicap company, run the same, just about win.
Yeah, it's interesting that he's picked that up and Safi's on Mother Mary.
Yeah, he comes in for the ride, and the reason, Oisin could just about get on anything at the moment. He's obviously trying for the championship again, no matter how much he'll play it down. But yeah, he's going to be a major player. So I'll say it again: be very careful. Rose Prick.
Right then, this is the tough one, but I know you love a big field handicap. The Victoria Cup spread across the track. One of these 7 furlong handicaps that they seem to have every time at Ascot. What wins this time? And I'll give you a couple of darts if you like.
I need a couple of darts in here, and I've managed to find a couple of old favourites that may just fly under the radar at a bit of a price. You've got your regulars who are at the top of the handicap, Popmaster and Jumbie. They're very, very good horses, but 2 bits of changes for the Wizard of Eye. He's been gelded for his return, and he switches across to the Charlie Fellows team. Tom Marquand has come in for the ride as well. Got to be a big, big player, and fairly lightly raced as far as handicaps are concerned. He could be a big improver, especially off a mark of 99, and sort of nestled with him, Fantastic Fox. He's done nothing wrong. He's got a bit of form here. He goes well, dropped in over 7 furlongs. Young Aidan Keeley takes off another £3, and he's blessed with a wonderful change of gear. I think the Wizard of Eye and Fantastic Fox, I'll be having a little pop on each of those singly each way. I might be throwing them in a little forecast as well.
Going for the big shot, smash it out of the park, the forecast in the Victoria Cup. Love it. Wizard of Eye and Fantastic Fox. Brilliant. 7 races looked at then. What would be the idea of a best bet? Well, in the London area, Lingfield and Ascot this weekend.
Yeah, look, I'm keen. It's funny when you look at the Victoria Cup and you see those 2 horses. So I'll definitely be having a pop at both the ones we just mentioned, the Wizard of Eye and Fantastic Fox. I think the cornerstone of many an accumulator, though, is going to be Remarque, isn't it? James Doyle on board, bought by Wathnan, had a wind operation, dropping in grade. Lots of positives. Think she's going to be tight, but I think she's going to win.
Brilliant stuff. Great to have Jason along with us at Chester all this week and ahead of Lingfield and Ascot, and we'll be joined by him at York next week as well. We really are getting to the thick of the flat season. Looking forward to another few great weeks of action. Good luck whenever you're back in Ascot and Lingfield this weekend.